Welcome back to the rotary powered garage. Today we're going to be doing some porting on some exhaust housings, or some exhaust ports on some rotor housings. We're going to do a medium street port on these. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some Dicom, which is layout fluid, so that way we can have a good place to, or a good surface to scribe our port design on. So I'm going to do that real quick here. Okay, and then I'm going to come back to you in a minute here because I want to heat this up so we can begin scribing. Okay, so we've sprayed our Dicom. So now what we're going to do is get out the exhaust porting template. And I'm going to do something in between a large street port, well, it's going to be a medium street port, so it's going to have a 12A large street port opening and in between a small and a large closing. So, oops, sorry about that. Wow. Okay, so we're going to be using Pineapple Racing large street port opening and in between a large and small closing. So we kind of got a nice street. So what we're going to do here is going to bend this to match the angle of the rotor housing because they come flat. So on these porting templates, since these are designed for a 13B, they give you these little cushions here that go in between the rotor housing and the template holder. So it's a little bit easier to work with. Not a whole lot, but a little. So put this like this. Shove the little cushion in between the porting template holder and the housing. Sorry if I'm in the way here. It's a little bit hard to do filming and whatnot. Same time. There's one side. The other side. Alright. You just take a little awl like so. Rest the porting template where you want it. Get it centered in the port. And then scribe halfway between the roof of the stock port and the large porting template closing. I'm going to go halfway. I'm going to use the marks for the so I'm going to use the large street port opening template, like I said, opening timing. And we're going to do halfway between the stock and the large closing, which will give us a nice medium closing. So I'm going to make a little scribe halfway in between there. And then I'm going to take the porting template off. And I'm going to get that out of the way. Get the porting template holder out of the way. And then I'm going to line this right up with the closing that I want. And I'm going to, so there we have a nice medium street port exhaust template. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that for the other side, and I'll get right back to you. So now we have a nicely matched set of ports. Now the fun part is to port. Get back to you. And so this is what we're left with. Let's see if I can. I won't focus very well. Anyway, we did a nice little bevel there. Nice bevel up there. Gosh, camera phone sucks ass. It's not as rough as it looks in the picture, I promise you that. Anyway, we got nice little bevel edge here, nice bevel edge up here. That way as the apex seal travels, it doesn't abruptly hit and break a seal. Anyway, one more to go.